Welcome back for Unit 2, Lesson 4 for talking about past simple and perfect. So today we are talking about past simple and the perfect tenses. First of all, what is the past simple? The form of verb used to describe an action that happened before the present time and is no longer happening. We can recognize simple past by one of the following time expression. We have some time expression that if there is in the sentence, we know that this sentence is past simple. Let's see. We have yesterday, last week, month, time ago, or we can last month, time ago, in 2000, in the past, in the old days, before, 2 days, the night before, last, or etc. In simple past, there is two types of verb. First of all, we have verb to be, which is was and were, and we have main verb, which is it became either by ed or its irregular forms. It changed to the past simple. We have, first of all, we have past simple with verb to be. We have the forms. We have the first form, which is positive. It is subject plus verb to be, which is was and were plus complement. When it's the sentence is positive. We have for negative, subjects plus wasn't or weren't plus complement. And we have question, was and were at the beginning plus subject plus complement and followed by a question mark. We have a WH question like when, who, how, why, how, and how long, how many, plus was and were plus subject plus complement and followed by a question mark. Let's see an example. Avin was in the kitchen an hour ago. Avin was in the kitchen an hour ago. As you see, there is Avin, which is subject, and after Avin there is a was, and after that there is complement, and we have an hour ago, which is a time expression which indicate the past simple. Another example, Ako and Alan at the party last night. It says use not be. So when it said not be, it means use verb to be in the past in negative. So it became Ako and Alan, or we can say they weren't at the party last night. As you see, also we have last night, which is indicate the past simple. She was born in Slemani. She was born in Slemani. It say use were. Use where. So it became where was she born? Where was she born? We have to remove Slemani. Why? Because Slemani is a place, and also the sentence is ask about place. So we should remove the place because we have where, and the sentence became where was she born? The second type of past simple, which is past simple with main verb. We have, if there isn't verb to be in the sentence, we will have two kinds of verbs. Okay, when there is no verb to be in the sentence, we have two kinds of verbs. First of all, we have regular verbs by adding ed to the main verb. When we will just add ed to the main verb and it became past. And we have, like, for example, like watch, it became watched. And also we have irregular verbs by changing the structure of the verb. By changing the structure of the verb. For example, we have see, it became saw. Okay, so those irregular verbs, you have to memorize all of them because there isn't any rule to follow. Now we have the forms of past simple with main verb. First of all, we have positive, negative, and question. For positive, we have subjects plus regular verbs. For example, like verb or plus ed and complement. Or also we have subjects irregular verbs like go, it became, when, and complement. For negative, we have didn't. We have to use didn't. Subjects plus didn't, and the verb became base again. So it became subject plus didn't plus base and complement. For the question, we will take did to the beginning of the sentence. It became did plus subject plus base plus complement and question mark. Or also in question, we will answer by short questions, which is became yes and no. So you have to remember in negative and question, the verb should be in base form. Okay, also we have WH question, WH word plus did plus subject plus base. For example, we have this picture. She feels happy with her friends at school. She feels happy with her friends at school. And it says change to past simple. So the sentence became she felt happy with her friends at school. Why change? We change feels to felt because felt is irregular, so we can't add ed to the verb, so it became felt. So it's irregular and it became she felt happy with her friends at school. They walk at park. They walk at park. This one is a regular verb and became they walked at the park. As you see, we just add ed to the verb. he broke the window. He broke the window. It asked to use what and became what did he break? What did he break? As you see, we have broke here, which is past and which is irregular verb, but it says change to question. And also I mentioned that when we used it, the verb should be in base form. So we will change broke to the base form, and broke it became break again, and also we used it, and also we use what. And you have to be remember that we remove window. Why? Because it asks about what did he break. So we have to remove the thing that we are asking about. Now we have past perfect. The use of the past perfect is used for an action that had already finished when another action happened. It is made with had and a past participate. Okay, so we have had at the verb and also in the sentence and after had we should have past participate, or we can say PP. We can identify past perfect by the following words. For example, by, before 1990, by October, by the year 2010. We can recognize past perfect by those following words. Now we have the forms for positive and negative and question. For positive, we have subject plus had plus PP, or you can say past participate and complement. And we have for negative, we have subject had not or hadn't plus PP plus complement. For negative, or also we can say WH word, WH plus had plus subject plus PP plus complement. For example, he went out before me. He went out before me. It says change to past perfect, and it became he had gone out before me. He had gone out before me. Where we have to use had with all the subjects, and also we have to change the verb to the past participate, and when it became gone, so it became he had gone out before me. She didn't marry by 1998, and it says change to past perfect. We have by here, so it became she hadn't married by 1998. Why we used hadn't? Because the original sentence is negative. So also we have to use in negative. So it became she hadn't married by 1998. Another sentence, did they arrive by 9 a.m.? Did they arrive by 9 a.m.? So the sentence became had they arrived by 9 a.m.? Have they arrived by 9 a.m.? So we have to change the verb to the past participate. Because arrive is a regular verb, so the past participate of arrive is also arrived. So we just add ed to the verb. Now we have past simple and past perfect together. Most of the time, past simple will come with the past perfect. It's called the sequence in the past. In this case, we use some forms. Okay, in this case, when past simple and past perfect came together, it's called the sequence in the past, and we have the form. We have after and because. After and after because, we use past perfect, comma past simple. This is the rule of when we use past simple and past perfect together. So you have to remember that the past perfect is subject plus had and plus PP. And the rule of past simple is subject plus verb or ed plus complement. This is the first action, past perfect, and also the past simple became second action. Okay, that's so the past perfect the first action, and the past simple became the second action. Look, we have an example. He went out after he write his homework. He went out after he write his homework. So according to this rule, the sentence became like that. Because he had written his homework, he went out. Because he had written his homework, he went out. So we have to find the first action, which is he had written his homework, and after that the second action, which is he went out. So the first action, which is he write this homework, we will change to past perfect and became he had written his homework, and the second action, it should be in the past form and became he went out. Let's see in another example. Because he had go our duty, we passed the exam. Because we got our duty, he passed the exam. As you see, You don't have to forget that. After the past perfect, we should have comma. Okay, after past perfect, we should have comma. So it became, because we had got our duty, we passed the exam. So we had got our duty is the first action, and we passed the exam is the second action. And we have another one, before plus past simple plus past perfect. So also we can use before, but now the actions became to take place with each other. When we have the word before, the form will be like that. Okay, when we have the word before, the form will be like that. So when we use before, we will change the places of past perfect and past simple. Okay, before I apply for the job, I ask for information. So it says correct the sentence. It became, before I applied for the job, I had asked for information. Okay, so we change to the past simple apply. It became I applied for the job. We will change apply to applied, and we will write a comma as you see here. And after that, I asked for information. It became past perfect and became I had asked for information. Okay, now we have the summary of this lesson. Simple past tense verbs, or also called past simple show action that occurred and was completed at a particular time in the past. For example, she played piano. She didn't play piano. Did she play piano? He was a teacher, or they weren't at home. These are called past simple. Now we have past perfect. The past perfect tense of a verb are the ones used to talk about things that happened before a specific time. This is called past perfect. For example, I had done my homework, or she didn't made a cake, or had they watched the movie. These sentences are the types of the past perfect in positive, negative, and question. I hope you enjoy and get benefit for this lesson. Thank you very much.